Hello and welcome to the channel. The Labour Party LP presidential candidate Peter Obi has called for an halt to campaigns and urged all candidates to offer some kind of assistance to flood victims in the wake of flood devastation in parts of the country. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Flooding. Suspend campaigns. Peter Obi tells Tinubu, Atiku, others. The presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, has called on his counterparts in other parties to suspend their campaigns and join him to help victims of floods across states of the Federation. Obi made the call on Wednesday while addressing journalists after his visit to Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State at his Abuja private residence, where he had gone to discuss modalities on his planned visit to flood sites in Benue and other states. The former Anambra State Governor is in the 2023 race for Aso Rock's top job alongside Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress, Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party, Rabiu Kwankwaso of the New Nigeria People's Party, amongst others. Obi said he expected other presidential candidates to show concerns to the plight of victims of flooding, considering how millions were spent on nomination forms alone. Floods have hit parts of Nigeria in the last 2 months, with the National Emergency Management Agency (NEMA) saying that about 2.5 million persons were affected and over 603 persons killed by the flooding caused by torrential rainfall of late. Houses and farmlands have been submerged in Lagos, Yobe, Borno, Taraba, Adamawa, Edo, Delta, Kogi, Niger, Plateau, Benue, Ebonyi, Anambra, Bauchi, Gombe, Kano, Jigawa, Zamfara, Kebbi, Sokoto, Imo, Abia states, and the Federal Capital Territory. Similarly, Obi reacted to the allegations by Governor Nasir El-Rufai of Kaduna State that he detained him in Anambra while he served as governor, pointing out that he had no such powers. Obi said he was confined to his local government during the said election and urged El-Rufai to put the incident behind himself. The former Anambra governor vowed to fix Nigeria's challenges if he wins next year's poll and becomes the country's president. On his part, Ortom encouraged Nigerians to go into the 2023 general elections with the mindset of electing the best presidential candidate among the top hopefuls. According to Ortom, Nigeria currently runs on oxygen and would need a hands-on and detribalized leader to restore hope, development, and progress. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Governor Samuel Ortom of Benue State has said he would rather work for the success of Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, if he were not to be a member of the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Ortom stated this on Wednesday when he hosted Obi at his private residence in Abuja. He said, "I'm in the PDP and I am working for PDP, but I tell you, if I were not in PDP, you will see me working for Peter Obi, but I am in PDP. Let's see how things work out, but the truth is that the Bible says a man can receive nothing except it is given to him." According to Ortom, Obi may not have the wherewithal, but if God decides, no one can stop it. He noted that Obi, Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress (APC), and Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) as the three frontline candidates for the 2023 presidential election. Ortom urged Nigerians to elect the best among them without any sentiments. He also urged Obi, Atiku and Tinubu to meet and agree on one of them. Recall that the Benue State Governor and top members of the PDP, including Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, as well as 3 other governors who have been calling for PDP National Chairman Iyorchia Ohayo to step aside for a Satana. Wike and members of his camp have boycotted the rallies of Atiku, leaving doubts as to whether the governor will support Atiku in the February 2023 presidential election. Popular Kaduna Islamic cleric Ahmad Gumi on Monday hosted the presidential candidate of the Labour Party Peter Obi and his running mate Dati Baba Ahmed at his residence in Kaduna. Mr. Obi was attending an interactive session for the presidential candidates in Kaduna, organized by a joint committee of Arewa groups in the build-up to the 2023 general elections. The Arewa Joint Committee is made up of representatives from frontline northern groups such as the Arewa Consultative Forum ACF, Northern Elders Forum NEF, Ahmadu Bello Foundation ABF, Arewa Research and Development Project, and Jamiya Mata Arewa. The program, which started on Saturday, was attended by Atiku Abubakar, candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Kola Biola of the People's Redemption Party (PRP), and Adewale Adeboye of the Social Democratic Party (SDP). Bola Tinubu, candidate of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Mr. Obi of the Labour Party, and the NNPP candidate Rabiu Kwankwaso were billed to appear before the committee on Monday. The latter declined to attend the event. He claimed the organizations behind the event were biased towards one of the candidates. But before attending the event, Mr. Obi visited Mr. Gumi, soliciting his support, and told the cleric his plans for Nigeria if elected as the next president in the February 2023 elections. Responding, Mr. Gumi greeted Mr. Obi for the visit, which he described as a great honor by the presidential candidate who came and briefed him about his plan for Nigeria. As you come here, Kaduna people would like to hear your views about restructuring Nigeria. Nigeria has been restructuring itself from independence to date. It was never static, but I want to know about views on restructuring so that I can write on my Facebook page, "This is the presidential candidate who can do this for me." I will assure him of my vote, Mr. Gumi said. He also asked Mr. Obi what he will do to address the issues of agitations and widespread poverty in Nigeria. How are you going to deal with the issue of polarity and agitations across Nigeria? Every region is agitating because people are not happy. How are you going to make these people, agitators, happy under one table? You talked more about the economy. The economy sometimes is more than the figures. How can you enrich and empower an unskilled and semi-illiterate population? Because when you talk about India and other places, the level of education there is high and they obey a command. But here, unskilled are the big population. What magic are you going to do to improve their economy? Also, more importantly, how does Nigeria behave with the international community? There is foreign interest in Nigeria because of the vast resources and the vast landmass. Other foreign nations have an interest in Nigeria. How can you address this situation? Mr. Gumi asked. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party commended the cleric for provoking the debate on restructuring and poverty, which he said he and his running mate have been discussing while coming to Kaduna. He said restructuring is a constitutional issue. We need to bring everyone on board and discuss the way forward. In a democracy, consultations, dialogue, and consensus give people the impetus and sense of belonging, and that is what is lacking. On the issues of agitation, I will dialogue with everybody and talk to everyone to understand their grievances, Mr. Obi said. That's the news, guys. Until next time, bye.